Hello.
And the Indian big group.
Yeah.
Because you know how many people. There is one chapter.
It's Amina. Elasha. Ishi Devi. Everyone. The fan will come here.
Mummy, you could AC.
Hi, sir. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Hi everyone, can you please place yourselves on mute?
Monica not accepting my picture.
Breathe. See, you can start this with this or with this, but you have to end it with this only. Do this, to you. This one tiny girl is. Okay, so this is a new one. On the hips. And breathe. And down on the outside, all the way to the little toe. And release. And then up from the inside, big toe. And then all the way up to the armpits and back to this plane. Back to the ribs. Repeat. Breathe. Okay, this is a grounding movement. It's also a part of the clearing. And tap here. Once I want that, okay. Thank you. So today we will explore the awareness me, the awareness you, by experiencing it. So we are going to do this. We did a little bit of it yesterday. Yesterday I had a lot to talk. So we couldn't do much experience. So there are two aspects to this. Awareness, you can stretch and cover. Okay, you can stretch your awareness. Actually, you can stretch it infinitely. You can cover the entire earth and be aware of what is happening in the whole earth. Or you can move the awareness. So by stretching, we did that yesterday. We went to the center of the head and then stretched to cover all parts of the body or all parts of the head. And then we also moved the awareness. That means you leave that place and go exclusively, focusedly to some other place. Okay. So stretching the awareness, you can say, instead of stretching, you can say expanding. Okay. Stretch means it seems like a rubber band stretch. Expand means it expands all. So here it's useful to have a visualization. So when I ask you to go and be in the center of the head, you imagine that you are one miniature you sitting there in the center of the head. And this is the awareness you. And this awareness you is a shape shifter. You can take any shape and it can become big, expand and engulf anything, or it can shrink and be focused anywhere. Okay, this is the awareness you. We are using this imagination tool, a visualization tool, to see the actual. We go through this way to see the, experience the actual awareness. Okay, so let us begin the exercise today. Breathe. And find a point on the wall in front of you. And gaze at this point in a relaxed and pleasant way. And now, as you gaze at this point, call back your awareness from all other times, from the past, from the future, and from all other places. You will see that awareness is there all over. Come, call it back, bring it back. And from all other events to this event that's happening here, and from all other people back to you. call back all this awareness to come behind your eyes and remain focused on this point in front of you. And then notice your breathing. Simply notice your breathing and gently close your eyes. And now you can sense the 100% awareness you there behind your eyes, focused on this point in front of you. Keep noticing your breathing and now move a little back in the head to find that center point in your head and sit there in that center point. So give a shape to this awareness, the shape of you, a miniature you, sitting there in the center of the head. And being there, find this place, a private, calm place for your awareness to come and be. And now we shall do a few exercises with this awareness you. Now, being there in the center of your head, turn and look at your left ear. Just be in the center of the head and look at that left ear there. And now, stretch or expand to cover that left ear within this awareness. Let go and come back to the center of your head. And turn around and look at the right ear. And say, hello, right ear. And now expand as if you are hugging that right ear. So the center of the head and the right ear are covered in your awareness. And now expand to cover also the left ear. The left ear, center of the head, right ear in the awareness. Let go, come back to the center of the head. And now look at your forehead and stretch or expand your awareness to cover your forehead. And look at the back of your head and stretch and cover the back of your head. Stretch and expand further to cover both your ears also. Stretch and expand to cover the roof of your head. And stretch and expand to cover the floor of your head. The floor of your head is the area beneath your jaws that reaches all the way to your throat. You can stretch and expand and cover your neck and throat also. So now your awareness is in the shape of a ball covering the whole of your head, including your neck and throat. Let go and come back and sit in the center of your head. Bring back your shape as the miniature you and sit there. And now notice your right hand, the palm of your right hand. Be in the center of your head and just notice it from here. And now stretch and expand all the way up to the right hand. Notice that you are covering all this region between these two places. Your right shoulder, your neck, your right arm, your right elbows, and your right hand, and your right palm, and your right fingers. Come back, let go, come back to the center of your head. And now notice both your hands and stretch your awareness to cover both your hands. And now notice both your feet and your toes, and stretch your awareness to cover both your feet, all your toes. And then see if there is any part of your body left out, and stretch your awareness to cover that part also. And notice that your whole body is covered by your awareness. That miniature you which was in the center of the head became the full you now, overlapping the body you, completely aware. Let go and come back to the center of your head, back to the miniature you, sitting there in the center of the head. And breathe. See how quiet it has become now, this place in the center of your head. Now let us look at moving the awareness. Now again look at your left ear and say hi, left ear, hi again. And now get up from the center of your head and walk and reach your left ear and be there exclusively in the left ear. And from the left ear, look at the center of your head, that your regular seat. And now come back to the center of your head and again look at your left ear. Now be in the center of your head and look at your right palm. And now get up from the center of your head and go to the right palm. You may slide all the way there, or you may take a walk and go there, or you may just disappear from the center of the head and appear in the right palm. Your awareness can do all of these things. And be sitting on your right palm. And now notice what is happening in the right palm. See how the physical body part, this palm, is able to sense this awareness you coming and being present there. Now come back to your center of your head. And notice your left palm and get up and slide or walk or move to the left palm. And sit on the left palm exclusively. And notice now what is happening in the left palm with your awareness being there. It's like some light has switched off in the right palm and now switched on the left palm. Some tingling, some temperature shift, something is happening. Now come back to the center of your head and sit there, relax, take a couple of breaths, and notice this point in front of you, that wall. Keep your eyes closed and notice this point in front of you and say hi point. And now get up and leave the center of your head and leave your entire body and go to this point on the wall and turn around and look at the physical body you sitting there. And from this point on the wall, look around the room where you're sitting. Now let go of this. Come back to the center of your head. Take a breath. And from here again, look at that point in front of you. Now with the awareness you at the center of your head, look upward and notice the ceiling on top. And move your awareness to a point on that ceiling and go there and be there and look down at you, at that point on the wall in front, and at the whole room from up now. And now move your awareness further up, penetrating through the ceiling, through, if you are sitting in a storied building, through several floors above, and go up on a few meters above the building where you are sitting and look down at the building. You can see through the walls and you can see the physical body you sitting there. And now raise yourself further up, several hundred meters, and look around at the community, the residential colony or whatever is there that you can see. Now raise your awareness several kilometers above until you can see the curvature of the earth. And further go up and up and up several thousand kilometers that you can see the entire globe, the beautiful panorama that the earth is, colorful and awesome spectacle. And now raise your awareness all the way up and go and sit on the moon. And from the moon, you look at the earth now. You have been so used to sitting on the earth and looking at the moon. Today you are sitting on the moon and looking at the earth. The awareness you has got such a sharp supervision that you can still see the physical body you there sitting on the earth, and that planet earth is rotating and revolving. You can look at the sun, you can look at the other planets. And now move your awareness all the way to the edge of the solar system. You can see the last planet also rotating, revolving around the sun. All the planets, all the satellites, all the other planetary bodies, and the sun there far away, looking like a big star. And then now turn and look at the spectacle of the galaxy, the Milky Way galaxy, from the edge of the solar system. And now move your awareness to the edge of the Milky Way galaxy and look at all the other galaxies. You can no longer see the earth also. It's so far away you're gone. And be there, soaking in this spectacle that is our universe. Come back to the edge of the Milky Way galaxy. Come back to the edge of the solar system. And come back and relax on the moon again. And look down. From here, you are able to see the earth and see your physical body sitting in that earth. And now come back to several kilometers above your building and look at the community. Come back to the terrace of your building. And now let us take one more trip to your favorite place on this planet Earth. The government has restricted the physical body movement, but they cannot restrict the awareness movement. So with your awareness, select that most favorite place that you want to visit and go there and hover a few kilometers above that place, look down at that place. And now descend and go there to that place. And go there and sit there at your favorite spot, whatever that is. Soak in the surroundings there. What smells are there? What sounds are there? What you are able to see over there? What are you able to feel there? Maybe the wind, the water, the drops of water, the cool air or the warm air. Who are the people you see there? What is happening there? And just be there to your heart's content. Now raise above and go several kilometers above that place and return back to the terrace of your building and come down to the room where your body, physical body is sitting. On the ceiling of that room, look down at yourself sitting there. Look at that point in front of that physical body there on the wall. And now come back and gently descend back to the center of your head. And breathe. Consider the fantastic journey that you have taken and see how you feel now. Experience and soak in what you are feeling completely, wholly. And now look at that point in front of you with your mind's eye. Take a deep breath. One more breath. And rub your palms vigorously. Open your eyes. Stretch your body. So that's the awareness experience.
Oh, hang on. Your contact. Get it.
So I will give you my phone number and email ID for those who are new to me. And you can reach out and share what you experienced and then ask doubts, questions. Okay, I would be glad to answer.
Sure. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I'm going to leave it on the whiteboard here.
Thank you, Aarti.
Sure.
713.
All right, folks. See you.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, sir.
Pleasure, thank you.
Thank you. Have a great day, all.
Bye.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
It was a good day.